Bigfoot, a creature known by many names and by many cultures across the entire world. But have we finally found proof of this legendary hominid? Find out today in our top 5 Bigfoot sightings of 2016. Our first clip is coming out of Indonesia, where a man or woman is casually filming some scenery with a waterfall in the background. Little to their knowledge did they capture a creature crossing the clearing in front of the waterfall. The creature's clearly quite large and is able to easily cross the clearing in 1 or 2 strides. Now, the reason this footage is so compelling for me personally is because when you really slow it down and look at the shape and the figure of the creature, as you can see, it has very long arms, a very large stride with the legs. It's very clearly there is something there. And for that reason, this is number 5 on our top list. Our next clip is coming out of Australia, where a man is filming a creature moving through the bush. He claims that it is too dark to be a kangaroo. Now, I've seen my fair share of darkish colored kangaroos, but none of them have moved through the bush quite like this creature.
It's too dark to be a kangaroo.
Two things about this bit of footage that are quite compelling is, number one is we don't get a lot of footage out of Australia. It's a very vast, very unexplored area of mostly desert and just dense bush. Now, when you look at the size of the creature in this one, do keep in mind that the Australian Bigfoot, or Yowie, is actually meant to be quite a bit smaller than like your American and Asian Bigfoots. So keep that in mind. Also, the second thing about this is the clip is quite clear, which is very interesting. We are used to very blurry, very suggestive footage. Nothing this clear often appears in the community, and for that reason, it did cause quite a stir, and I feel deserves the 4th slot in our top 5 list.
What was that?
Oh my god. Did you see that?
Something's behind the garage.
Did you see that?
No, what was it?
It's really big. Oh my god, do you see it?
Yeah.
Oh my god. No way.
That can't be.
What the hell? Oh my god, are you getting this?
I think so.
Oh my god.
Where's it at?
Up in the woods.
Oh.
Oh, you're going to
Oh, no.
after him. We're real scared of them.
Now, this clip was actually filmed in Christmas 2015, but didn't hit the web until early 2016, and it was one of the first videos to really cause a stir in 2016. It's quite interesting, it's quite compelling the way that both the animal and the humans interact with the creature as it's moving through the tree line. Now, in this first little clip that I've showed you, I've cut this up so that we can look at it piece by piece. The dog interacts in a very interesting way. The people interact in a very human way, which we'll talk about in a minute. But the dog interacts, it runs in, it gets afraid of the creature. We can clearly see the creature moving through the trees. The fact that the dog gets afraid, very compelling. It's a small dog, so it doesn't surprise me that it would go in and then retreat. We had a small dog that was very similar when I was a child. But one of the big things about this clip is the way that the people interact with the creature, and that is that they don't express any sort of immediate fear. They express more shock and awe, which is what I would actually expect a person in the comfort of their own home or the comfort of society. That's how I would expect them to react to an unknown creature. People always expect panic and mayhem, and I just don't think that is how we interact or how we respond to the unknown in the safety of our own homes.
Rip!
gonna come out in the clearing.
There it is, right over there.
Oh my god. Oh my god. We better get back inside, guys.
Yeah.
In the second half of today's clip, the lady finally finds the zoom function on her camera, and we get paid for it. It is an awesome shot of a figure moving through the woods, very large, very broad shoulders. Considering that it's obviously sinking into the snow a little bit, there has been a fair amount of snow, the creature's got to be, you know, taller than your average person, or at least at a large man's height, moving through the dense woods there quite efficiently, more animal-like than human. And I've got to admit, guys, the thing about this one is I don't think a guy in a suit could move around in that snow, in that forest area, have the same effect on the dog. I don't know. This one's just got a lot of good, positive points for me, and that's why it's number 3 on our list.
It's my favorite. Ow, my favorite. Don't bite you. Mom, look how pretty the sunset is. Ow. What was that?
Our number 2 slot belongs to the Provo Airport sighting in Utah, shot by a young girl on an iPhone or iPad while in the backseat of her mother's car. This video appears to be taken on one of the long back roads around the Provo Airport, passing a lot of the farms that appear in the area, with corn, some sort of seed plant, something. I'm not from Utah, I don't know what they do there. But it would appear that these roads are roughly around 50 miles per hour or 80 kilometers per hour. I did a little bit of research on the area and estimated that based on the roads that I checked. So the first flag for this video for me, guys, is that if you're gonna fake a Bigfoot video, why would you do it at 50 miles per hour or 80 kilometers per hour? You're obviously not gonna get a good shot, especially when you're relying on a child to film it. So that was the big thing that I had to confirm before looking further into this video for the number 2 slot. The little girl's reaction doesn't seem as extravagant. Some people have said that she should have freaked out or panicked at what she saw, but she says, "What was that?" So she obviously didn't realize what she saw. I don't think her reaction is ingenuine in any way. It's just a child reacting to something that they don't understand. They don't have to scream and cry because it's Bigfoot. Not everybody is afraid of what they don't understand, especially when they're in a car passing by that quickly. Guys, we have a couple of close-ups here. It's a pretty compelling video, and I personally believe that yes, there are probably Bigfoots in Utah, and they are probably using the large crops to travel from the hills down to Lake Utah, where obviously there's a lot of shrubbery, there's a lot of big tall trees, and there are the massive beautiful mountains in Utah that could conceal a creature like this. Alrighty guys, before we get into our number 1 clip, I just want to let you guys know that my name is Ethan and I will be your host here on Spookyworld for the foreseeable future. Guys, we'll be tackling things like cryptozoology, the paranormal, and the extraterrestrial. We'll be doing top lists, starting discussions, looking at the latest news, and I want to break down and discover new things about old footage. Guys, if you would like to discuss and discover alongside me, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe to the channel for more of the weird and wonderful content here on our spooky little world. And our number 1 Bigfoot sighting for 2016, guys, is none other than the infamous Eaglecam Bigfoot in the top corner. This clip is so innocent that it required everybody to at least look at it twice to make a decision whether or not they believed or did not believe in today's video. There's something great about the idea of probability. You know, we put so many cameras in the woods, one day we're gonna catch something that we aren't looking for, and that is basically what this clip is. This clip sums up that there are so many cameras out there in the world right now that eventually someone's gonna record a Bigfoot. in a seemingly innocent and very convincing situation. This clip is awesome. It shows you a Bigfoot wandering around the woods just doing Bigfoot things, basically. You zoom up on it, you get a nice shape of the creature. It doesn't look human at all. It is large, it is very hairy, and it's in the middle of nowhere, because how many people would have actually known where this camera was? And for this reason, it is a very compelling top 1 position. Lots of controversy, lots of discussion, did a great thing for Bigfoot awareness, because you can't argue with the fact that this camera is just there watching some birds, and all of a sudden this big hairy ape-like creature wanders into the top of the screen. And that is going to do it for our top list, guys. I do hope you enjoyed today's video, and if you did, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to this brand new channel, this brand new project we have just started up. If you're a believer or a non-believer, I would love to hear why and why not in the comments section down below. I would love to continue the discussion with you guys there. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I will see you all next time with a brand new video.